Yo, what's going on, Johnny Blaze? Andrew, what's up, bro? How's everyone doing today? On this lovely Tuesday early afternoon. Sorry, just getting a drink real quick. Thanks, bro. Guys, an early present. And I actually caught it coming in the mail. So, yeah, these are the official NFC East champion hats that came out this year. They're pretty damn cool, and they're pretty damn comfortable. I like it. $30, I think, for the hat, by the way, if you guys want one. $29.99, I think. Oh, don't worry, man. Johnny, don't worry. As soon as they have, after like a team wins the Super Bowl, they have, get your jersey, your hat, and we get that whole package for $300, whatever the fuck it is. I have $200, whatever the hell it is. I'm buying it. That's it. No, I know everyone's upset about these corners. I was really upset about these corners. Darby's still on an ankle injury. Mills, honestly, this whole defense, you could tell this whole defense did not play with the swag that they had, all right? We all know this right now. Now I'm ready for my therapy session. Paris Styles. We all gotta get ready for this shit, dude. Like, it's not... It's one game. We've been on the road for a few weeks. Doug Peterson was kind of right, and I don't really agree with him much, but we've been on the road for 3 weeks. We've been across the fucking country. It's been a rocky fucking road coming into all this, and we just came back home. We got on the way. We come back home, and on top of it, it's an NFC East matchup, so it makes it worse because it is what it is. But did I expect the Giants to play the way they did? No, but we caught them off guard. They caught us off guard, and they fucking brought it to us. I never said that we were gonna get fucking killed by them. I never said that we were gonna kill them in this game. I said, like, they're going to come with a fucking fight because they're just dying for fucking wins. They got nothing to lose. We have everything to lose. You understand? Like Doug Pearson says, we control our own fucking destiny in this league. We control our own destiny. We already got the first round bye, and now, you understand? We got the bye now. Okay, don't got the first seed yet, but we're guaranteed a home game in the playoffs, and we got a bye week. So we have succeeded in doing that. So we win against the Raiders Monday night, and we get this shit done, and that's it. So, look at what the fucking last night, the Buccaneers, Jameis Winston brought that team back. The Buccaneers aren't good, and they had 8 people. They had 8 people hurt last night. The Buccaneers had 8 injuries last night. 8 starters were out of the game last night. You got no pass rush. You got no wide receivers. You go between other than Evans last night. But Buccaneers came back last night, and that team, Atlanta, looked like shit against them for a good amount of time. But I'm telling you, people just have bad games. Atlanta came back and won that game, but they didn't play great last night. The Atlanta Falcons didn't play great last night. Fuck no. Not at all. And they won by literally field goal coming out. Missed field goal by the Bucs kicker. Another Bucs kicker missing field goals, to fuck up games. I wasn't a fan of it. But this defense has a lot more potential than it does. We just did not play like ourselves. We've been on the road for a few weeks. We come back to a fucking rivalry game, a fuking division game. That's the worst. That's the worst right now. Bobby Black, if the defense plays like this, did mid-season, we do not. No, if we play like the way we've been playing between the beginning to the mid-season, we will be fine. We will be 100% fine. This defense has to keep us up now. Carson Wentz put us in good spots and kept. Carson Wentz almost did everything, almost. Okay, and we had a defense that was just doing enough, that was making stops. So both sides were working very well hand in hand. But now Carson Wentz out. I don't even want to talk about him anymore because it's just the same shit every time. Now it's just literally, we got to go with this offense with Nick Foles. And look, Nick Foles, I got no problem with it. Throw 4 touchdowns. I have no problem. I got no problem with it. None. Nada. Zero. Zilch. Got no problem with it at all. So, I'm off work today, so I kind of been reflecting everything and, seeing what's going on and, just really taking a deep look at, what are we going to get back to what we used to play like, or are we just going to fucking get punched in the fucking mouth because, like you say in EDP 445 is a slob. Does Sidney Jones play in the playoffs? I don't fucking know. I don't think so unless somebody gets injured. Unless two guys get hurt. I think I'll have to take Patrick Robinson, someone else to get hurt for anyone to come in. Russell Douglas, didn't even come in. Corey Graham came in for Patrick Robinson last game. I don't know why. Just because of his age, that's why he's back there at safety. And, I thought at least Russell Douglas would have got some chances. Gino, I don't know if I'm streaming tonight, but I'll probably make a video later. I probably most likely will if I have nothing to do. I think like 10-ish, I think 10:30-ish, 10 to 10:30-ish, I'll probably be streaming GTA with Spunky 1991 and 59ers football tonight. So yeah, probably. We just gotta go get this shit. Doug Peterson literally was... he wasn't even flipping out about that game. It's nice, we got to win, but it's a meaningless win. It's not meaningless. It's just you almost got beat by a team with 2 fucking wins. 2 wins. And that's frustrating because he thinks it's not a bit... but then when the next day, when, I got my mind together the next day, when I heard Doug Peterson at the press conference, we had a few weeks when we were on the West Coast, and I said, you know what? I could see that. They were away, and they come back to a division game. It's not easy. It's not easy, like you said, not easy getting 12 wins in this league, but he literally went to the other side, on the West Coast for a few weeks, come back. It could be it's a harsh thing. It's not, a lot of teams can't do that. We should rest. We shouldn't. No. We should literally have everybody play for a whole half. I don't want to rest. I think back to 2004. McNabb didn't play for almost 3 fucking weeks when we got into the playoffs. He didn't play for 3 fucking weeks. So, I don't want that. Because you pretty much got 3 weeks. You got the last week. You got the bye. And then you pretty much have a week before you play the game. So that's pretty much almost 3 weeks. And I'm not a big fan of sending people out. Nick Foles should get a few snaps. I know they want to put Nate Sudfeld out there and do work and see what happens with him. But everyone's got to play for a half. Put Wendell Smallwood in there. Everyone can't rest. It's like impossible, but you got to rest the guys that you really need to rest. With the wide receivers. You got plenty of wide receivers. You got plenty of wide receivers on the practice squad. You can move up to the active role. I don't know. It depends. It depends what they want to do. Get a few snaps here and there, but put a few guys in the game. Bring up another guy. I think Torrey Smith should fucking stay in there, definitely. Torrey Smith should probably fucking play more. But, I don't know. They got to sit out everyone for at least a half. They got to at least for a whole half. I'll be happy with it because it just can't go that way. No, and Andrew, I know they don't want to give up on Darby. I don't want to give up on Darby either. If I could believe that his ankle is still bothering him a little bit, I could probably believe it. But those corners were too aggressive in that game. Jalen Mills was way too aggressive, trying to pick off balls, jump in front of the routes. Darby was fucking just... Darby, there's something up because there's no way that they're playing like this because that's how they really play. I know there's something wrong because I'm not want anybody to worry about it because I'm not worried about it. I'm not in fucking denial. Everyone shouldn't be in fucking denial about it because honestly, they played all right. All right, I have no problem with a bad game with these corners. And honestly, they've been playing good all fucking year. Really, the worst game was what? Maybe we got the Seahawks game and maybe. You know what I mean? So, and mostly the Seahawks game, that was just based off of Russell Wilson just extending plays for way too long and guys getting open, so it's harder on the corners. But, this is one of the worst games of corners. This is probably the worst game the corners have played this year. LT, bro, what's going on, man? John Mack, I think second half is better, but Foles, I would not rest him until I would not rest him. Still needs that feel of throwing again. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. At least keep him in because he needs the game reps, not just the practice reps, but the fucking game reps. You know what I mean? So he's got it. Let me tell you, like he's got it. Like I was actually really comfortable with him being from like the 15 to the 10-yard line, going in the red zone. I was really comfortable with him there, and he looked very poised, and he gets that blocking. It's fucking perfect. We need Stefan Wisniewski to come back to the left guard spot. Need him back. We can't afford for him not to be there because I don't trust friggin' Chance Warmack. I don't trust the long hair. Fuck, what's his name? Off my tongue. Don't know. He sucks anyway. That's the guy I thought that would have at least played center for Jason Kelce if Jason Kelce wasn't going to be here next year. But it's been absolutely fucking crazy. Let's see, jab. I don't like how far off the ball our corners play. No, me neither. But you know what? The one corner that's going to sit on an island. I mean, honestly, we trusted Mills to sit on an island by himself, and he's actually done well. And Darby, he's used to sitting on an island by himself, and he's been like that. He was like that in Buffalo. So that's where it goes with that. Darius Clark. Foles had a great game last game. I think he had a great game. A few flaws, threw a few passes a little too inaccurate. The one to Zach Ertz where he hesitated and he fucking, he fucked up the timing of the pass. He threw a high ball to Corey Clement that really didn't get him a first down, to at least get a quick first down. So he made a few mistakes, but nothing that's, a guy just walked into his first game as a full star of a full game and literally just threw 4 fucking touchdowns like it was nothing. So, I mean, he's got it. I'm not worried about that. And honestly, we saw a little bit of fucking style from Nick Foles, moving left, moving right, scrambling all over the place and like making us like, holy shit, all right, so he can move a little bit, which is great. Not like he can't move left and right. And, he's not doing all that, but he's moving. I mean, when JPP went after him and literally fucking, he just like, whoop, and fucking moved up, I was like, damn, that's fucking nice. And then, Nick Foles commented and said, oh, I had a little bit of I had the Carson Wentz mentality in me or something, and he laughed about it because it was funny. But I understand where he's coming from. But no, if he could kind of play like that, throughout the playoffs, it's fine. I mean, Case Keenum does the same shit. He does one fucking move, he runs up. I mean, Case Keenum is another fucking perfect example of why Nick Foles could fucking bury these other teams in the playoffs this year. And I hope it happens, and everyone's got to stay healthy, and everyone has pretty much, besides what we've lost. I mean, throughout these course of these games, going to the West Coast, coming back, we've kept our injuries light. Nothing crazy. A few concussions. Zach Ertz, Patrick Robinson still in concussion protocol. So this Raiders game at home is a big game. Do I think the Vikings will win against the Packers? Probably, because honestly, Aaron Rodgers is not going to play because they pretty much said if there's no playoff contention, they're not going to start Rodgers. They're just going to sit him out, let the other guy come in, Brett Hundley come in, do his fucking thing, and that's it. But who knows? Maybe Brett Hundley can pull an upset. I hope so. So we'll see what happens. So the Eagles will be looking at that game closely to see who's, what the they won't be watching the whole game, but they'll, see, if we get this fucking, we clinch the first seed and get the shit over with, so it's not too bad. Let's see here. Let's see, LT, hell to the nah. If Minnesota loses, we need to rest week 16. We need to rest week 16 and 17. I don't know about that. I don't know. They can't rest for you can't. Because if you rest for 2 weeks, you're going to be resting for 4 weeks. And then when you rest for 4 weeks, that's like a fucking month being off of football. That's definitely not going to happen. 100% definitely not going to happen at all. Isaac Seumalo is a bum. Yes, that's what Isaac Seumalo. That's what I said, Judge. That's who I meant. Fucking Seumalo. Let's see, various styles. Try and get to your comments, guys. Only one defense I've seen showing up every week, and that's the Vikes. Can the Eagles D stop the Vikes offense? I think we can, because I think with Case Keenum back there, I think we have a chance. Because he's not, like I said, the most athletic guy in the world. He's pretty much good for one fucking move to get out of someone's way, and that's really it. But he's got plenty of weapons around him. He's got running backs, he's got wide receivers, he's got tight ends. He's got everything he needs. Just like Foles, he's got everything he needs, but it's all got to come together. And it's going to be a fucking another dogfight. Who knows? But I want a piece of these Vikings. Let's see. Goodfella, what's up, bro? Yes, Christmas. I want to feel good on Christmas night. Spunky, you're correct on that, and we need him to get more. We need him to get as much as possible. Need him to get as many carries as possible. So, we need it badly. And I was glad because LeGarrette Blount barely got the ball. Like, he only got the ball a few times, didn't go anywhere. Wasn't that, exciting. But we gotta use we gotta put a little bit more carries in the Clement and the J.J., especially J.J.'s gotta have at least over 20 carries a game, at least. That's where gotta come. So, yeah. J.J.'s gotta run the fucking ball. I mean, he ran good last game. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he ran really good. Let's see. I agree, Jeb. Front four rotation has made it easy. Good fellow. Foles did a good job. He didn't play all nervous like other backup QBs. No, because I wasn't nervous about Foles being nervous and all like he's like it's his first. I understand he hasn't played in a while, but I can't go with it. I can't. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is gonna play Spunky because they're not. They just got batted out of the playoffs, so I highly doubt it. I don't. I mean, if that's the front office's decision on what they're doing, I mean, unless Aaron Rodgers says, "Hey, let me just fucking play because I haven't played and I feel like fucking doing something this year." So if we're lucky enough, maybe. Let's see. Darius Clark, no rest, bad team chemistry. No, maybe a little bit of a rest, but not. We can't. We gotta do more than what we've been playing now. Let's see, we need to get healthy through those shakes. We need as much rest as possible, no more injuries. We'll be fine. Well, that's why this is going to be a big decision for this front office, for the head coach to be like, hey, Doug Pearson's got to make a decision. He's going to rest people or he's going to risk people getting injured. So we need to agree on something. It's either we rest them and we pray that they fucking don't play like shit, or we play them, see guys getting injured, and we hate the fucking team more for what they did there. So we gotta choose one or the fucking other. So I'd rather play them for a fucking half to be on the safe side. At least a half. I don't have a small bacon. I don't have a small fear for Case Keenum. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. With him, I don't. But our defense needs to step up. Who do we have to worry about in the Raiders game? Fucking Khalil Mack. So, what I heard is Donald Penn, their right tackle, left tackle. I forgot he plays left or right. I think left. Not sure though. I think it's their right tackle. Donald Penn is out for the year, the right tackle, and that's a big injury. So that's one guy we don't have to worry about against the Raiders. But Khalil Mack, I don't know what the big deal was. I said to myself, when we put Vaitai on the left side, it was like, oh, well, Lane Johnson's going to face Von Miller and all these other guys this year on the right side. Khalil Mack played the Cowboys. He was on both sides of the ball. He switched sides. So Vaitai is going to have a little piece of Khalil Mack. Okay? And don't want him getting beat off the ball too fucking much. Let's see. Darius Clark. Less Torrey Smith, more Matt Collins. That's what I've been saying. He's got some dink and dunk. Torrey Smith has come out with some good games, and he's mostly come out with some. Either he's disappeared or he's fucked up and dropped balls, and he has been the most reliable person. But he showed up a few times, but it just hasn't been consistent. He hasn't been consistent. And honestly, when I saw like Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, and Zach Ertz were like the three duo wide receivers. That have done a lot. Like, them three have over 6 touchdowns this year, and that's fucking awesome. And Nelson Aguilar is hitting 700 yards already with 2 games left, and couldn't have had a better fucking year. So I'm happy with how these wide receivers have been doing. It's not mostly these wide receivers have been playing very well. And that was a big upgrade from last year, which last year we couldn't catch a ball. We didn't have a number 1 receiver. We didn't have an X receiver at least. To get some attention, so it helps. I agree. Play them first half, sweep Dallas. That's what I'm saying. Play them for a half. Joe Thomas playing for a half, and then that's it. Jab, jab. The decision is hard because even though we can rest players, we still have to suit up at 48 players. I know, and it's not... Some guys have to play. I mean, some guys just have to fucking play. That's just how it is. That they have to play. So we just gotta pray for it. You know, they see what it is. So we'll see what happens is if someone ends up getting like hurt, like, you know, oh, I hurt my arm a little bit, they're gonna fucking take that guy out and say, someone else come in because we're not keeping this guy in the game. This game's not important. Fucking put someone else in. If someone like gets nicked up, bruised, or someone hits their arm hard, or someone, you know, it twists their leg a little bit, fucking take them the fuck out, throw someone else in. That's how it should go. See, Cowboys X Factor. Chris Carter says you are a contender. I agree with him. I think we are too, Cowboys X Factor. I think we are a contender, but you know our defense need to get their shit together. Our defense is I need to get our shit together. The play calling has got to get a little bit fucking better because we don't got the same quarterback back there, and we did some plays where I was kind of scratching my fucking head as usual. So hopefully that gets a little bit fucking better. So we'll see about that. Let's see, Bacon Grizzle. Jeffrey, Aguilar, and Ertz became the only trio to Eagles history to have 8 touchdown catches. Yup, exactly. How you just said that right there. Perfect, Bacon. And that's amazing. I swear. John Mack gonna get me on one of those hats. Oh yeah, these hats fucking great, dude. I like it. It's a good hat. Fucking awesome hat, actually. I love it. I love it. And I didn't expect to get one of these hats at all. It was a nice gift. Let's see. Nick Wright does look like Squidward. Yo, they got some long-ass noses, both of them. Chris Carter and fucking both of them. Nick Wright. They got some long... You see their nose? Oh, they got some big-ass, long-ass, droopy-ass noses. Their show is horrible. I can't stand it. They're not even... They're boring to watch. I can't stand it. LT, everyone in this tournament is a contender. One and done, even the playing field, just like the NCAA. It's all about who gets hot in the playoffs. Yeah, it's who gets hot and who's pretty much playing better and who much is on the hot streak. Yeah, and the Vikings are on that hot streak. The Rams are on that hot streak. We're probably one of the. I think we're about there with the Saints. Like on the hot, we used to be on the hot streak. Not much on the hot streak anymore. Let's see. I hope Seattle beats Dallas too. Spunk, definitely. Jab. I think the Falcons are the most slept on team. They are slept on, but at the same time, I know it's only one game, but even watching them against the fucking Buccaneers last night, it was nothing. It was... they let them come back into that fucking game. You know what I mean? So you can't put... that we're gonna be done and we're fucked and you know our team is done. It's there's so much more that goes into it because you see these other teams. The fucking Miami Dolphins beat the fucking Patriots. You know what I mean? You just can't. There's just shit that happens. Okay, shit just happens where it turns the game around, and you know it's whoever wants it more, and that's how I think of it. Whoever wants it more, and that's it. Let's see, Bacon. People only watch First Things First because of Jenna Wolf, who isn't even that hot anyway. I don't think she is either. Joe Thomas, I like Doug using the running back screen. We should... you know what's funny about the running back screen, LT? Fucking Nick Foles runs a better screen than Carson Wentz does. And I don't know, every time Carson Wentz did it, it just never worked. They worked a few times. I think maybe one for a touchdown for Clement this year. That was against, I forgot who the fuck. I think it was the Broncos. But Carson Wentz, Nick Foles did it beautifully. And it opened up a lot of things for us, so it was nice. LT slept on is the Saints at running attack and NFC's best QB standing breeze. We must have everyone come to Philly. Yes, we need the home field. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need first seed. We really need this home field advantage. If we don't, we're going to have a little bit of trouble. And we need to rely on this team really having their head in the game. I mean, when you got the home crowd behind you, it's going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot better. But we need home field advantage badly. Let's see. Jab. If Brady has 2 bad games, do you think Carson still wins MVP? I don't know. Probably not. Because I think Brady will exceed him. So I don't think he's going to get MVP at all. I doubt it. Nope. Probably not. So, we'll see what happens. But they better come to play Monday night. Back in Philly, back home, or back home finally. Back the fuck home. I'm actually excited. I'm really excited about this. So, we'll see what happens. Give it time. Wheezy, what's up, Joey? We're going to be okay, but you're right about our defense. They need to get their heads out of their asses. 100% out of their fucking asses. Carson needs at least 15 games for MVP. Yeah, at least. But if he played another 2 games, probably. Let's see. Master Gokin, I am going. Now, I had tickets for this game, and I switched them out for the Cardinals game. I'm actually glad. I'm going to be busy. I'll be visiting family on Christmas Eve and Christmas. I'm going to be busy. But Christmas night, I'll be watching the game, definitely. I'm not missing it. So, I'm probably going to live stream this game. Yeah, I'm going to live stream this game Monday night on Christmas. And yeah, I'll do that, and you know, then that's it. I'm just gonna be too busy. But playoff game wise, I'm gonna be at the next playoff game. I'm hoping. I've got some connections with some people. Gonna try to get some tickets. So hopefully gonna get into that game. And I want to go to a playoff game, my first ever playoff game. So that's my milestone for this year so far. Beyond frustrated with this defense, I need to play better to restore my confidence in them. Yeah, me too. Same as me, Spunk. I gotta fucking see what they're gonna do here, because we need this D to get back to where they are. I'm just glad we're home this week. Jab jab, I'm gonna be in New York City on Christmas, but I will be dressed in all Eagles shit. Fuck New York City. Rep those birds, bro. Jab, rep those fucking birds, dude. Bacon, my head is still spinning about how we allowed some no-name like Roger Lewis and Tavares King torch our defense. Like, what the fuck? Like I said, our defense, our corners, that was the worst our corners played all year. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. Dude, if Giant fans talk shit, it is what it is. But that was a bad fucking game. That was a really bad fucking game. I want to see what the backup QB can do. Me too. Nate Suffield will get his time. Nate Suffield will get his time in probably, you know, by the last game, of course. So we'll see what happens by then. Let's see. LT Win Carson have been our first league MVP ever. In his second year, yeah. Yes, 100%. Wheezy, we can't play defense like that in the playoffs, or we're fucked. But go Birds. Yes, we're gonna be fucked. They play like that, we're fucked. One and fucking done. Honest, in my fucking opinion, one and fucking done. Play like that. And if that was our last game going into the playoffs, I just put my hands together, pray to the gods. Because fucking, I don't know. Because that don't look good at all. Let's see. Jaja, I give Eli credit, not those receivers. No, you know, Eli made the passes, but those receivers, they've had enough speed to get by our whole defense, so they've played good. Those receivers actually did something, because it wasn't just an easy, there weren't easy touchdowns. I mean, they ran on all over us. I mean, those receivers ran through our defense. So, LT, our playoff games will be at home, though. How has the D looked at home? The D has looked perfect at home. I don't think we've even lost a fucking home game this year. No, we haven't. We're getting back to it. We need to be home. All right, you understand? We need to be home. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. We need to be home. We do. There's no choice. Like we went through the tough, like we said, that was the meat and potatoes of our schedule. That West Coast shit sucked. Going over there sucked. We came back as winners, you know, other than the Seahawks game. But you know what? It's been fucking tough, man. I gotta give it to them for going over there and doing their thing. And we were on the schedule. I did not like this few weeks on the schedule. Yo, Vester, what's going on, man? Chilling, dude, chilling. Jab jab. Marlowe was a bum. Baking, not when he played against us in the past. No. Good fella. I'm pumped up for the playoffs. Me too, man. It's been a while. It's been a few years, so I'm really looking forward to it. Wheezy, we could play at home overall, and we need a home field. Gotta have it. Yeah, gotta start winning at home. Well, we have been winning at home, but gotta keep winning at home. Have this crowd rally behind this fucking team to help them out and do their fucking thing. Big game Monday night, and it could end Sunday, but most likely it's probably gonna end. It's probably gonna hopefully end by us Monday. Because I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to play. And if he does, I'll be fucking pumped up and amped up for that game too. But most likely, probably fucking not. Doubt it though. But we'll see. LT, look, Seattle gave us, oh, well, hold on. Master Gokin, dude, that pissed me off. Was Jay could have had more yards, but Warmack was the lineup for the whole game. I understand that Stefan was out, but what the fuck? Yeah, I know. And Warmack's not a good he's not good in the open field block. I mean, he's not laying people out. Like, he literally hesitated to block somebody in the open field when Jay Ajayi was running the ball in that screen pass. I didn't like I don't like him at all. Isaac Samalo has got either switch positions and Warmack, we're gonna have him for another year. I guess I'd probably rather have him than anyone else, like Taylor Hart or whoever the fuck else. So we'll see. Random off-topic comment from Bacon. Jerry Jones looks like... Did I just do that? I did. Random off-topic. Jerry Jones looks like the skeleton in the corner of the room in health class. Yeah, he's getting pretty close to it, probably. That was a good one. Jab, how do you feel about the Panthers going up for sale? I don't know, because honestly, I'm hearing P. Diddy and fucking Kaepernick going in to buy. This is not a joke. I read all this shit today. Kaepernick and P. Diddy. P. Diddy wants to buy the Panthers. Kaepernick wants to be in partners with him to buy the Panthers. Stephen Curry and fucking P. Diddy want to come together to buy the Panthers. There's so much speculation going around. Oh my god. I don't know, but we'll fucking see. But that's some lame shit. No fucking way. Hell fucking no. No. No fucking way. Oh man. But thank God we don't have to deal with shit like that, man. I think it'll be a long time for Jeffrey Lurie decides to sell on off his fucking franchise. I highly doubt it. The most expensive franchise bought, pretty much in the fucking history of the NFL, because I think we're the most expensive franchise. I think, at least we're bought. I think it was bought by Jeffrey Lurie, most expensive pay. But we'll see. Whatever. Bacon, I would love the NFL to have a black owner, but for Christ's sake, can it be one that actually knows football, please? Yeah, I don't know. P. Diddy, I mean, he's got a lot of fucking money, dude. I think he's in the top 5 for. I think he's one of the top 5 most wealthiest, hip hop artists. I think it's him, Jay-Z. I know Dr. Dre, when he sold his beats to fucking Apple for $1 billion, that was just fucking nuts, dude. That was just crazy. I always follow shit like that all the time. Let's see, Master Gokin. If Jones is ready, do we play him in the last game? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to put him in. No, for backup corner, yeah, I'd probably put him in. I agree putting him in. I don't see why not. He's already practicing, so I might as well see what he can do. In a meaningful game, what is it going to hurt? How's it going to hurt? Fip needs to give Schwartz whatever PDs he gave to our special teams. Let's go D. I know, and we had a punt return, like a punt block in a while. Our special teams definitely went down this year. I mean, 2014 was a fucking beast. Since 2014, we've had some good special teams. This year, we lose Maragos to the year, and Darren Sproles gets hurt, so that's huge. Barner's pissing me off on these punt returns. I'm not liking it too much. I've just fucking been pissing me off these punt returns. Like, I don't know. I don't know. He's actually being a running back for us and actually running the fucking ball. Oh, on top of everything else, did you guys see the Eagles worked out a running back this week? Like, why the fuck are you working out a running back this week? Why? Why? You got... I don't know. There's so many positions you can work out players. You work out a fucking running back? I don't know. I don't know. Derek Barnett looks like he's been hanging out with Joel Embiid with that field goal block. Oh my God, yeah, him twice. That's fucking amazing. Weezy, when will we see Sidney Jones, Joey? I'm hoping the last game against the Cowboys, the meaningless game where we put everyone for the half. Sidney Jones should get a good amount of playing time that game, so I don't see why not. Play him on an island by himself. It's a great way to see what he can do. It's a great way. You got Dez Bryant. I mean, you got guys that, they're facing some all right receivers, so, So it's a good test for him, that game. Let's see. Dwayne Aldridge, when the fuck are we going to see Daniel Ellerbe? I don't know. Ellerbe, I have no idea. They signed him and they haven't done a fucking thing with him since, so I don't know. I think he's just a veteran, a savvy vet that has that veteran presence that could play any linebacker position and play any way. He could do the calls. He could be outside. So, they brought him in because he's multidimensional too, because he could play middle or fucking right or left. Technically left because you only have with the 4-3, you only have literally most of the time we're in a 2 linebacker set most of the time. So that's why Kendricks gets a lot of fucking reps now because what's his face is out, Jordan Hicks. But no, you're right. Weezy, he's been playing very good. Derek Barnett has been playing fucking amazing this year. What a huge jump. From the draft into the fucking league, and he's already got 6-7 sacks for the season. I can't complain about that. I can't, and it's good because the more I think Derek Barnett gets up in value, is that Vinny Curry will have value, and he will probably get traded. I probably agree with a Vinny Curry trade this year. Get some fucking picks. Get something for him, player and some picks. I don't care what it is. If anyone's interested in Vinny Curry, put him on the trade block. A lot of teams are going to fucking like that pass rush, and that's a good pass rusher. He ain't shut down, but if he works in a good system, he could do some fucking damage. So we'll see. We need to resign Brad Adams. Seriously, we already have the depth at line. We have no depth at linebacker. Yeah, I know, but we need the draft too. We need to go by the draft as well. Kendricks is going to be traded, so I would keep Brad Adams, trade Kendricks, draft a fucking linebacker, and you got Jordan Hicks coming back on top of it. So you got a lot of stuff. You need Bradham and fucking Jordan Hicks as your linebackers next year. Draft a fucking guy in draft a guy. Depending, I don't know what picks we're gonna have because we can end up getting a 2nd round pick. We can end up getting a 3rd round pick. We got 3 4th rounds, a 5th. We got 3 4th rounds, 2 5ths, a 6th, and a 7th. And yes, we gave away a 4th round pick for Jay Ajayi. But Eric Rowe trade to the Patriots. He played less than 50% of the snaps for the Patriots this year because he's been hurt. So we're going to get a 4th round pick from the Patriots this year. So that's 3 4th rounds, a 1st, 3 4th rounds, 2 5ths, a 6th, and a 7th. So you got some picks. You got at least 3 4th round picks now. You got a little bit of ammo. So now we've got to start move to the 3rd round, whatever, the 2nd round, whatever the hell they could do, I'll be happy with it. Because I know we're going to have the last pick of the draft this year, probably 2nd to last pick or last pick of the draft. So we'll see what happens by then. But they just need to draft well. And they have. They actually drafted pretty well this year. Russell Douglas came in and fucking did his shit. Derek Barnett came in and definitely did his shit. So a lot of shit's happening now. Smallwood's going to be gone. And that's it. Jason Kelce, we don't know. Jason Peters is going to come back healthy. We got a reliable guy like Vi. I'm glad Vaitai is going to be here for another few years, so I'm not wrong. I'm not upset about that. It's a good year. It's a good year. We've gotten, we've had some things happen to us this year, but you know what? Overall, we didn't think we'd be in this spot. Expectations were in the middle. We could do a lot better this year. We can win by another few games, but expectations have risen up. And it happens, man. Like, you can't have a perfect fucking year, and we can all bitch and nitpick about every fucking thing. Damn fucking right, we know. After the season's over, whether we're there, whether we're not, whether we don't make it, whether we make it, whatever the case may be, we know, as the fans of this team, we know that we have our franchise quarterback. We have a franchise quarterback. We have a run game. We have running backs. We have a front office. We have Joe Douglas. We have a defense that's on the rise. Just imagine, as soon as this corner situation is felt out by next year, the competition in the cornerback room is going to be ridiculously amazing next year. And now we have players on offense and defense that are so good that at practice now, guys are going to get a lot of work in. And when you practice against good offenses and good defenses, against personnel too, it makes everybody better. And that's all that matters. Makes everybody better. Because back in the day when we got rid of all our good players, Chip Kelly was around, who could they practice against that really, who was around they can fucking practice against? We got guys that are doing pretty. Nelson Aguilar is probably the best guy to practice against, especially if we find the next slot receiver, best guy. Nickel corner, the best guy to practice against, because he's a mismatch on almost anybody he plays. Do really fast, can do anything. That's how I think of it, guys. That's how I really think of it. So, we'll see what happens by that time. We really will. We'll see what happens. But I just want to get on here for a little while and talk about all this. But I'll be on. I'm probably gonna end this stream probably in a minute. If you guys have any more questions, just bring them out to me. I'll answer a few more questions, and we'll meet up probably tomorrow. Preview video tomorrow, most likely, and get this shit done. So I can't complain about where this is going. So, all right, Bacon, I'll see you. Master Gogan, when Torrey is let go and Mac will step up, I'll tell you, man, he's really fucking good. We will have like 700 yards next year. Yeah, we'll see. I'm telling you, I don't know if Matt Collins will become that outside receiver. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. But we need a deep threat receiver. We need one badly. We need not like at least Deshaun Jackson. You see Deshaun Jackson last night? He didn't do a fucking thing last night. He caught one fucking ball and literally fucking went out the whole entire game. Amazing. $12 million a year for what? For nothing. Need a deep threat. Need one. Torrey Smith can run vertical, but that's really it. Other than that, he can get. He's dropped a lot of balls this year too. So it's been a declining year for him. It really has. But he has actually been a nice decoy on the field. I know we don't need that, but we need something to at least get some attention because Torrey Smith can still play. He can still fucking go out there. If that ball's coming near him, he will grab it if he has to. You understand? So we'll see what happens. And that's it. So that's really all I got to say, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I'm off work, so I'm just chilling out. And that's it. So let's, gonna have a preview video out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be doing shit today, man, and just get ready for this fucking game Monday night. Got a week from yesterday. So we'll meet up. I'm gonna be live streaming that game. That game. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Peace. See ya. Peace.